Welcome back to Moto Photo Adventures, everybody. I'm Jason Bennett. Before we even get started, hit the like and subscribe button because that's the only reason we do these things. No, not really. We also do these things to help you out a little bit. Now, I bought a Norden a while back, and one of the minor complaints of the Norden 901 is that the tower that holds all of the stuff seems to vibrate and rock around a little bit if you're going down a bunch of bumpy roads. I mean, I can't demonstrate it here, but you can see that there's a little bit of wiggle, right? So what we Husqvarna Norden owners have done is, and those with 3D printers, is to print out a brace that will go in here to help stabilize all of that rickety-rackety stuff. Now, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Paul Tannehill, who has been a longtime follower of the Moto Photo Adventures, and he got me one of these and sent it to me. That's fantastic. So we're going to install this today. Now, one of the things that you are going to have to take into consideration is that the original bolts that go to hold the tower up are not going to be long enough once you install this extra bit of stuff. So there are 2 bolts, and I'll put them up on the screen here to make sure that you have what is needed to get all of this mounted. So the first thing we're going to do is, to be able to access this easily, is to remove the windscreen. We'll do that now. I want to tell you one more thing. scmotolawyer.com. That's Rick Stewart. He's a lawyer. If you're riding down the road and a rock kicks up from that dump truck in front of you, brace, get it, for impact. 1-855-GET-MOTO or scmotolawyer.com. That's Rick Stewart, a lawyer that rides just like us. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to see how this is going to fit just by placing it up there to see how this is going to go. And it's going to go to this bolt, like that, here, with a spacer, and to this bolt, there we go, turn around the other way, this bolt on the other side, up here. So that's how that's going to fit right there. Spacer on each side of the bottom portions and a bolt up here. So now what we're going to do is a little bit at a time. I'm going to take one out, put it in, take the other one out, put it in, take the other one out, put it in, so we don't disassemble the whole dadgum thing at one time. Now what I need is a knife. Oh, I have a knife. Look at that. My EDC. You know what EDC stands for? Everyday carry. And I forgot that I everyday carried it today. That's good. There we go. So go right through, line everything up. This really isn't as hard as I'm making it out to look, to tell you the truth. It's just, you know, paint by numbers, basically. All right, so I'm just gonna put that in there like that, and then I'm gonna take this top one out. You know, truthfully, I'm telling you, I'm not so much telling you how to do this. I'm more telling you that it can be done. Because you know, it's elementary, it's 3rd grade. You can figure out 3 bolts, right? I'm sure you can. So I'm just here to tell you that this exists, which is awesome. Get a short top bolt. So you need 1 shorty and 2 longies to make this gizmo work. Stand by. There. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm going to take it easy because everything is plastic and it's 3D printed, so I'm not going to go crazy on it like that. And then also, because I have to put this other spacer in here. All right, another long bolt. So now we have all 3 put in. I'm going to tighten this until it feels like I shouldn't do it anymore. I'm going to go back around one more time on the bottom ones just for good measure. There we go. Now if Chris will come to the front right here, we will give this a wiggle. It feels sturdier. It doesn't feel like it will rock as much anymore. And now I'm going to put the windshield on, which will also give us a little bit more spots of stability. It comes down from this point in the center of this, what looks like a hammerhead shark right there. And one arm comes down here, which is a long bolt. One comes over here, which is a long bolt, and the top one is a short bolt. Super simple. Super simple. Now, if I can just remember where I put the bolts for the windshield, we'll be good to go. It doesn't come with any. I put some rubber washers down there. Maybe it helps maybe a little bit of the vibration, simply because this is a WRS windshield aftermarket that just doesn't come with the bike upgrade. Thank you to WRS for sending those to us to test out back in the day. If you haven't seen it, go check out our garage amateur wind tunnel test. That was kind of fun. And while I put these back on, this is really all there is to it. So if you enjoyed this video and me watching me struggle and doing things twice, hit the like and the subscribe. Make a comment down below, because it helps the algorithm when people interact with us. We try to respond to all of them. We have a bunch of how-to videos on the Norden, on a CB500X, on an Aprilia Touareg, and a Suzuki V-Strom. So go check those out. We currently are putting out the Wayland on the way to Wayland Wayne. We call it A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to Wayland Wayne, where we stopped at a whole bunch of different places. Also, make sure to check out our Africa trip. We are planning a trip to Africa to do a medical mission to the Congo. So that's gonna be fun. And if you don't mind, throw us a buck or two. Again, see you later. This is just a video to show you that it exists, not a how-to. Have a good one.